Ladies and gentlemen, oh shoot, it's about that time, and I think this is it. This might be the last time we played literature, Doki Doki Literature Club Blue Skies, at least the Yuri route. Man, I'm excited. Man, it's been a long, just crazy up and down roller coaster playing this mod, and I cannot tell you how fucking happy I am, you know, going through it. And you know, I got loads of mods to play after this, so I'm real excited. I'm hyped. I'm ecstatic. All right then, without further ado, I think it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's so nice not to have to worry about academics. Give me all the more time to worry about my relationship instead. Speaking of relationship, I'm hanging out with Yuri today. Not with just her. It's the day of our club trip. I call it a club trip because we're just going to be walking around town. Strange to think we haven't really gone somewhere together before as a group. It's only just one or two people from the club, not everyone. We're meeting up as soon as the big intersection at the shopping mall, so I guess I should get ready then. As I change out my pajamas, I'm amused over my relationship with Yuri. We definitely have more deep conversation about darker topics nowadays, but it's nice to talk about those things. After our initial conversation that day, Yuri did seem to regress a bit in terms of her openness. She probably thought she thoroughly rehearsed a lot of what she said today. But it's not like we made zero progress. Yuri actually does tell me a lot of things that bother her more than often. Well, she's usually really apologetic about it, but still, the fact that she tells me more of these things is good progress. It's been a bit less than a week since our big conversation though, so there hasn't been enough time for this fool to settle down yet. Anyway, it's not like she's going to be talking about this stuff anyway, so we'll just be hanging out, chilling. It'll be a nice change of pace, goofing off with everyone, laughing together. Suffice to say, I'm looking forward to our meeting today. It's way too hot today. The sun beats down mercilessly on me as I plod down the street. I'm sweating like crazy just from walking downtown, despite wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I hope the girls won't tell how gross I am. Well, even if I were super sweaty, I doubt anyone besides Natsuki would really mention it. They're all way too nice. Although now that I think about it, Monica might actually tease me. It's not soon until I finally catch up with the others. And I'm last as usual. Whoa! Some drip from Monica, I didn't even peep that. Look at the fucking drip.
Girlie, there you are. Took you long enough.
Hey, lay off me a bit. It's too hot to walk quickly.
Jeez, you should have left earlier then. Yeah, I live right next to you and I got here pretty early.
So Yuri, aren't you supposed to be on my side? Truly a horrific betrayal. It really is. Alright guys.
Let's stop being drama queens. So where should we go first? Maybe we should have planned this out a bit more. Where's the fun in that? We've got to be super spontaneous. Yeah, so Yuri's got the right idea.
Why don't we try walking about a bit, see where we want to go? Sounds good to me. Okay everyone, let's do that then. Man. We mill around a bit, window shopping, chatting about nothing. Eventually we find ourselves standing around eating ice creams. I find myself practically inhaling mine. It drips down the cone.
It's so refreshing to eat a popsicle on a hot day.
This reminds me how much I spent the summer as a kid.
Curly and I used to always play at the park with ice cream and a vendor.
Oh man, I remember what park you're talking about. Sounds idyllic times.
Perks of having a childhood friend, I guess. I can't really keep up with my own childhood friends either, so those memories are related to my past.
Don't you guys have nostalgic places like you guys visit? My parents used to bring me to a house on the countryside during the summers.
Man, is your family rich or something? All I ever got to do was go to trips to the pool. And I never really liked the pool. Anyway, you know how nasty the public pools can get. I don't have particularly anywhere nostalgic either. My parents aren't really the ones who go out for parks or whatever. If that's the case, then why don't you and Curly
Fuck.
If that's the case, why don't Curly and I show you the park that we went? Well, we're not doing anything right now, so I'm up for it.
Yeah, I'd be down to go. It would be nice to catch a glimpse of Curly and Sayori's fabled childhood friendship.
If you guys want to go, I guess it's fine with me. Well then, lead the way, Sayori. Hooray! Let's go, Curly.
Right, behind you. It feels like I'm going back in time as I step into the park. I haven't been here in a while, and it looks a lot smaller than I remember. Here were spot countless adventures with Sayori and I. And Mines and I were two small children running around, one color hair and one brown hair. It's kind of strange to see both Sayori and Yuri here at once. It's like the future and past are colliding.
So this is it, huh? I don't think I've ever been here before. Like, maybe once with my mom.
Maybe we've seen each other as kids before. We just don't remember.
I doubt it.
Fate can be a fickle creature.
I'd call that more coincidence than fate, haha. Well, I think I remember a pink-haired girl, not too many people who have distinctive.
Sayori, your memory isn't even that good. You forget half the things I tell you.
Hey, I remember the important stuff at least.
It's nice being here, though. Sayori trots over to the swing set and plops down on the swing. The rest of us follow her, and I end up leaning on the metal bar with Yuri, and while Monica sits on top of her bar.
Come on, Natsuki, swing me! Haven't gotten to swing in a long time.
Natsuki obliges and gets on the swing beside Yuri. She swings back and forth with full force, her hair streaming through the air.
You're like a kid again, Natsuki. You're so cute.
And that Natsuki abruptly stops swinging with a scowl on her face.
I'm not cute!
I exchange the dry smiles with Yuri and Monica rolls her eyes.
Okay, sorry for calling you a kid. I call myself one too all the time. I'm not trying to imply anything. But disregarding that, I wish I was cute as you.
Sorry, but I have to say it, Natsuki. Why do you always pretend that you're not so cute? You gotta realize that you come off really cutesy, right? You're seriously not fooling anyone.
I'm not trying to fool anyone. What do you think I am?
She kicks the ground in frustration, jostling herself with the swings.
Well, it seems an awful like you sometimes. That tsundere act can be a bit tiring, you know?
Hey, I'm sure Natsuki has her reasons. Everyone has their own problems in life. Not that I'm implying that you have particular problems, Natsuki.
You guys are gonna drive me insane! You guys wanna know why I'm cute? It's because I am feminine. I like cute, pretty things. My favorite genre manga is romance. Is that so freaking weird?
We didn't say there was, but you being cute, we were just questioning, why do you protest it so much? My mind suddenly flashed back that one day long ago when Natsuki and I hung out and talked about this over boba. Is it because you want to look strong and cool? Looks like she's surprised I remembered when she said that. I feel like she might be regretting opening that fight one time.
Well, what's wrong with that, huh? Doesn't everyone want to be cool and strong? I can't think of any situation where being cute and weak is better than being cool and strong. But why can't you be cute and strong? Not if you're a tiny girl like me. I like being cute, but I need to be strong.
Need?
Yeah, need. You guys probably don't know this, but my dad is...
But it's just me and my dad at home.
My mom's not in a place to help us right now.
The fire in her voice dies down and to mention her mom, but picks her back up as she continues her rant.
Things are rough, so I have to be strong for the sake of my family. I can't really be a silly little girl anymore who doesn't have a care in the world. I shouldn't be wasting time, money in buying manga. My dad hasn't been doing so well ever since Mom died. I shouldn't even be here hanging out with you guys. Our shop needs all the help it can get.
Natsuki sighs, here feeling like the swing has changed.
I'm just selfish. I can't help but want a normal high schooler. Life's so unfair.
Sayori reaches over and gently touches Natsuki's arm.
It's okay, Natsuki. I get it. You do?
There's slightly a dubious expression on Natsuki's face, and to be honest, I'm curious how Sayori can relate to it.
There's a reason why I act so sunshine and rainbows all the time, you know?
For a moment, it seems like Sayori and Monica telepathically communicate something with each other.
It's because I want everyone around me to be happy too. So even if I don't feel like smiling sometime or if I'm unhappy, I still smile for everyone else. Even if I don't want to wake up in the morning and face the world, I still smile. Plus, I don't want to be a burden with people with my problems.
Sayori, I didn't know. Why didn't you tell me this? I'm supposed to be your best friend.
That's why I couldn't tell you, Curly.
But how was I supposed to help?
It's not your responsibility to help every single person you come across. Besides, I did talk to Monica about stuff. Yep, and I'm glad you came to talk about it, Sayori. And even more glad that you're able to talk about it to everyone else too. Yeah,
I suddenly feel incredibly guilty that I wasn't there for Sayori. How could I be so clueless that I couldn't even tell why Sayori wasn't happy? Sayori, I've been telling you all of my problems this whole time though. In fact, I've gone about on and on loneliness, my parents' divorce, and just like you. Given that, wouldn't it have been right for you to help you in return?
it's alright. You're just more expressive than a lot of people, Curly.
Am I?
Yeah, you kinda are. Sometimes you say things that are so emotional they make me cringe.
Hey, what the heck? I only get emotional when you guys, like, once right before the festival.
Seriously? Then I guess my opinion of you was coloring my memories.
What kind of opinion do you usually have of me? Yuri, am I emotional?
I don't know if you're particularly emotional, but you are quite expressive. That's a good thing in my opinion, though.
It's nice not to have to guess what you're feeling. I guess you're the perfect match for Yuri in that way, Curly. You wouldn't have to worry about ever hiding your feelings from her.
I don't know if you guys are complimenting me or insulting me.
Just take it however you want.
A compliment or insult, I appreciate you at least.
Yuri smiles gently and puts her hand on the top of mine.
I feel like you've definitely changed my life for the better.
I think that's an exaggeration.
Well, it feels that way to me. You are standing near me every step of the way, encouraging me all the right times, comforting me in the dark ones. Even my social anxiety is not completely gone, but you've helped me talk to others. Back then, I might have turned down a group hangout like this out of anxiety. It's good to have someone force you to do things you don't want to do. And you're the first one I was able to tell about my parents.
Your parents?
Yes, although I don't know how similar our circumstances are. I think you're under your sentiments too, Natsuki, because I've lost my own loved ones. Feeling weak when there's a blatant need for strength.
If you don't mind me asking, when?
Long enough for the pain to fade in the background. Yuri looks down, twirling her hair in her hands. But to be honest, I don't think pain's ever gonna fully leave me. Sometimes I forget they're gone, and I call out to them in impulse. And once I remember that they're gone, the wave of grief rolls over me again.
Yuri, don't worry, I get you.
The two girls smile sadly at each other. Oh, they're bonding. I'm glad I made Yuri talk to Natsuki. I don't think there was a better friend I would have had Yuri pick than Natsuki. The two girls smile sadly at each other.
I'm sorry, Yuri.
If you ever need to talk. Thank you. I'm grateful to you all being understanding. You shouldn't feel sorry for me either.
I know, but I wish you didn't have to go through that. Your parents must have been really great people to raise someone like you. I wish I could have met them too.
They were great people.
Yuri sighs quietly and looks down at her hands. I don't doubt that might have been difficult to reveal for everyone.
Thanks, Yuri, for sharing that with us.
Of course. It seems like we're all opening up to each other today. I'm certainly glad we got to come closer.
Me too, If we were all sharing, I guess Monica's turn, right?
As if she was thinking the same thing, Monica finally speaks up.
Thanks for today, guys. It's been nice to getting close to everyone else. It's kind of funny how much closer we've all gotten in a single semester. Yeah, I really guess we didn't really do much last semester.
Feel free to give me all the credit for getting everyone closer.
You wish.
If I had to pinpoint the moment that we started creating a sense of camaraderie, I'd say it's when we start sharing poetry.
That sounds about right to me. The festival probably helped too. It was our first group project type of thing, wasn't it? I guess we really had to rely on each other to help bring everyone together.
Does that mean there's actually a reason the teachers give group projects, like, besides making us suffer?
Curly, you're the one that's lacking in the group projects.
Hey, how do you know? I haven't changed.
I think you've changed a bit at least.
There's a moment of chuckling from all of us. It's been fun laughing and chatting with you all today.
You guys are my first real close friends. Besides Shiori.
I raised my eyebrows at her. That seems kind of hard to believe considering how popular Monica is.
Okay, I mean, I do call other people's friends, but they're actually more like acquaintances. Sometimes when I talk to people, it's like I disassociate from myself and just see myself talking to them. I kind of feel like an alien sometimes. Or maybe like a robot. It's like I'm built to do all these things, but not actually cultivate my own desires and emotions.
I could definitely see Monica being a robot.
Honestly, most of the times when I laugh, I don't actually feel like laughing on the inside. Monica. And I'm well aware that there are people that hate me too, or think that I look down on them. Little Miss Perfect, right?
Oh, that water is breathtaking. You shouldn't pay attention. You shouldn't pay them any attention, Monica. Most of those people are like jealous of your accomplishments. After getting to know you, I can testify to the fact that you're warm and kind-hearted.
Yeah, same here. And I don't say that to everyone.
Monica sadly smiles at us.
But to be honest, it's true. Oftentimes, I do find myself looking down on other people.
Huh?
It's not like I want to be pretentious princess. It's just that I'm trained to be the perfect girl, I guess. I know that's impossible to actually be perfect, but like, I can't fathom not getting straight A's, for instance. I legitimately cannot imagine myself ever failing on a test or even losing my spot as the top class student. My own mother called me a failure when I got a B+ in elementary school.
Monica stares into the sky, her voice monotonely.
Do you know how my parents reacted when I mentioned not taking over the family business? They laughed and said they hadn't raised me to become mediocre trash. Trash? Failure? Little human garbage? That's what I'd be if I wasn't perfect. No ifs or buts. It's black and white world for me. This life isn't the one I chose myself. Every single thing has been plotted out by my parents. Well, except for you guys.
Monica, to be honest, your parents sound like crazy tiger parents.
I guess they are. I mean, they gave me food and a place to live, and they pay for my lessons and stuff, so I can't complain. They just love to brag to me about their friends.
Even so, that sounds like an unhealthy relationship.
Well, I have to put in work to pay them back for raising me, right?
But it sounds like they can be really harsh too.
Yeah, when they're mad, they can be pretty domineering. I guess you could say my parents have mastered the carrot and stick routine. Jeez, are you sure you okay, Monica? Yeah, don't worry about it. If it gets too much for me, I'll say something. Probably. Anyway, speaking of my parents, it's actually getting kind of late, so we should probably get home soon.
The sunlight certainly be orange tinted for a while now, with a soft breeze chilling.
And yeah, my dad's gonna be pissed if I take too long to get back.
Are you guys gonna be able to get home okay?
Who do you think we are, 9-year-old kids? Of course we will.
Hey, I just meant it'd be night and all.
Thanks Curly for your concern, but I think we'll be fine. I have a train to catch, so I'm going now.
Yuri, what about you? Want me to walk you home?
I wouldn't want you to go out your way. After all, you could easily walk home with Sayori.
No, it's fine.
Jeez, if you're so worried, I can walk back with Yuri.
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to.
I said I wouldn't if I didn't, okay? It's fine. Just take it, Yuri. That's Natsuki for you. Hey, I'm not clingy. You guys are hilarious. It's nice to be able to hang out with a bunch of cute high school girls, isn't it, Curly?
I give Monica the side eye as she smirks at me. Come on, Sayori, let's go home before Monica says anything weird.
Only teasing.
Yeah. We all linger for a few more moments to say goodbye, but soon scatter with the winds. It really gets pretty dark quickly here. I guess our conversation took longer than I thought. I guess that makes sense though. Sensitive topics usually take a while to walk through. And to be honest, I'm kinda emotionally drained from our discussion. Copperly has gone far though. I hardly expected to have conversations with this intense when I first joined. Let me save it. Oh well. It's nice to have close friends though, especially and have a girlfriend like Yuri. Somehow I feel like today's an indication that things will be alright from now on. Man, I can't remember the last time I slept so heavenly. This is one of those rare days where I'm rather feeling fatigued from sleeping so much instead of how I actually slept. The powers of emotional exhaustion. To be honest, it was kind of unexpected. Y'all ended up talking about how much ourselves yesterday. We know that we'd end up being so messed up. I probably shouldn't be joking about this stuff, even in my own thoughts. But it's kind of interesting how we all dealt with such heavy things before. Well, I already kind of knew about Natsuki's troubles, and I definitely knew about Yuri's. But Monika's was a big surprise. I always knew she was pressured, but not to that extent. And Sayori, what she said again? She didn't tell me because I'm her best friend? God, I can't believe I missed all these little hints and signs about Sayori. Can I even call myself her best friend at this point? An impulse to call her and ask her to hang out suddenly rushes through me. You know what? I might as well. The phone ends up ringing a while before Sayori picks it up.
Hello?
Hey Sayori, what's up?
Sleep.
My tired yawn breaks before Sayori speeches. Isn't it noon already?
Is it?
Yeah, good thing I woke you up before you slept the whole day away, right? At this rate, you're gonna sleep through the rest of the summer.
What's wrong with catching up on beauty sleep?
I mean, I guess nothing. But you're trying to sleep, Beauty.
Why did you call me to just tease me?
You wish. But actually, I wanted to ask you, do you want to hang out today? Actually, you could probably eat lunch together right now if you wanted.
What's the occasion?
Nothing, just felt like hanging out, like old times, you know?
Okay, give me 30 minutes to get there.
Alright, I'm leaving the door unlocked for you. Mom is seriously always on top of things when she's at home. There's always enough leftovers in the fridge to satisfy my hunger, as long as I can cook my own rice to go with it. But it's not like cooking rice is difficult. I don't know how I can get back to eating random trash, but I hope that Yuri and Mom combine their cooking power so they'd probably be able to make the restaurant industry. The rice shouldn't take too long to cook, and all I have to do is microwave the leftovers, right? So I guess I'm set for lunch with Sayori now. Nothing to do but twiddle my thumbs and wait. You know what? I might as well check up on Yuri. Hello?
Curly? Hi. How are you?
I'm alright, just wanted to check in on you. Yesterday must have been emotionally taxing on you, huh? Like to reveal such painful parts of your past?
Thank you for thinking of me. Actually, you're not the only one who wanted to talk to me about things.
Oh? What do you mean?
I'm actually with Natsuki right now.
Wait, really?
Yes.
It's kind of a surprise, to be honest.
Really? I've been friends with her for a while now.
Hold up, why'd you start hanging out with Natsuki so much?
On days we weren't hanging out. You realize that I have my own life too, right?
Jeez, you must really be hanging out with Natsuki if you're starting to get snarky.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm just joking. I really shouldn't be surprised given how much you've been watching this time.
Yes, well, as it turns out, Natsuki and I have more in common than we first thought. As she says, she can relate to me in many ways, so we decided to talk about things with each other for the day.
I hear a pitched, muffled voice at the other end.
Yes, it's Curly. I don't think...
There's a slight scuffling followed by a familiar sounding voice.
Curly, you're way too clingy. Can you go a single day without calling your girlfriend?
Of course, I roll my eyes. Hi, Natsuki. Sounds like you're having fun with Yuri.
You bet. Without you.
Yeah. Good thing I don't have a fear of missing out.
Anyway, just want to say hi. Here, Yuri.
Curly, I hope Natsuki wasn't teasing you too badly. Come on, I can take whatever she dishes out.
Ew. You guys are really quite amusing, you know?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing.
At any rate, I'm glad that you have someone to talk to with everything.
It's nice to say the least.
I can imagine so. Looks like the conversation's starting to peter out.
Anyway.
Okay, I'll let you go hang out. We don't want to interrupt you with Natsuki.
It's no bother, really.
It's fine. I'll see you, Yuri.
Bye, Curly.
Right as I tap the end ball, the doorbell rings. Perfect timing. Pulling open the door, I'm greeted by a bright smile and a tousled hair girl. Hey, Sayori.
Hi, Curly. It's been a while since I came over.
Has it?
I don't know, but it feels like it.
Sayori silently sniffed the air.
Ooh, is that home-cooked food I smell?
You betcha. Let's dig in the food before it gets cold.
Thanks for the meal.
I watch the muesli as Sayori shoves the rice into her mouth. Sayori, is this your last meal or something? She swallows difficulty before speaking.
Mimi, I just haven't had your mom's cooking in so long. Did you put something in the rice, by the way?
Yeah, just a bit of sesame oil. I picked it up from Yuri.
It really makes the rich that much more flavorful.
That's rice. Fudge.
I think I'm gonna start doing it,
Just be careful not adding too much. You don't want to have too much oil in your diet, especially when you're on your current habits.
Hey, what do you mean by my current habits?
You know, your junk food addiction.
What? I do not have a junk food addiction.
Do too. I've seen the wrappers in your bags.
Oh. What about your bag? It's always full of bread and wrappers.
You got me there.
Heh, Sayori 1, Curly 0.
Why don't I have points? Shouldn't it be like Curly 1 and Sayori 1? Sayori sticks her tongue out at me, causing me to chuckle. Man, we should start eating lunch together again. It's always been a laugh with you.
I do try my best.
Suddenly, I'm reminded what she says. Do you?
Huh? Do I what?
Honestly, I'm not sure if she's genuinely confused or faking to avoid confrontation. Do you always try to make me laugh? Well, not just me, but everyone in general?
I guess so. Why wouldn't I want to see my friend laugh?
Sayori, you know what I mean. Are you happy yourself, Sayori? I know you're always trying to make others happy, but from what you said yesterday, well, it sounds like that you might be putting on a bit of a mask. The troubled look of Sayori's face hastens to clarify my words. Not to imply you're always faking or anything. I just meant that if you can be acting happier than you feel, right? Well, you said yesterday. Seriously, I don't know how it ever not occurred to me to ask you about your own happiness. But to be honest, I think I took you for granted, and for that I'm sorry.
Curly, you don't have to apologize to me every time we meet up again.
Shoot, I really have been doing that.
It's okay. I don't mind it too much.
So you do mind it at least a little bit then.
Eh.
So it looks like Sayori let too much slip out. She looks down at her food and bits of her vegetable with a chopstick. If you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to talk about it.
No, it's just that I don't know.
Her chopstick stabbed through a carrot, grinding it to mush. Sayori, it's okay for you to talk to me about your problems. God knows I've told you how many things over the years. It in no way burdens me. In fact, I want to hear about those things. Because I want to try to help you as a friend. At the end of the day, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I'm just here to listen.
Thanks, Curly. You're really good at comforting people, you know.
Only sometimes. A slow sigh escapes Sayori's lips.
Well, you're right. Sometimes I feel like I give so much of myself but don't get anything in return. But then I realize I'm selfish and that I shouldn't be looking at my relationships as if they're transactional.
Sayori, it's perfectly feel bad about being taken for granted. Relationships are a two-way street, right? Both sides should be putting just as much work into friendship. It's totally normal to feel unhappy or dissatisfied too. No one can be happy 24/7.
I guess so.
There's a brief silence between us. Sayori anxiously twists her chopsticks around in her hand.
All I want to do is see other people happy, but why can't I be happy too?
Sayori, I don't know what extent Sayori's unhappiness is, but I do feel kind of like I shouldn't cry. Is there anything I can do to help? Hey! Welcome back to the stream. I think I'm getting close to the end here, and your mod is the next mod we're playing after this, so hope you're ready. I'm really excited. I don't want to see you faking a smile. I want to see your genuine smile, the one that we saw when we were kids. Although it's not like I could really tell when she's faking it. Sayori smiles wearily at me.
To be honest, I don't know if you can help or not. I just think offering support is good enough for now.
Are you sure? I feel like I should be doing more.
It's alright, Curly. Besides, I've been relying on Monica to help too, you know.
Alrighty. I'll be happy to say something. I remember you mentioning that. I didn't know that you were that close to Monica, by the way.
Well, we weren't too close in the beginning, but we started to hang out more and more as Chloe went on. And you know, Perceptive Monica can be kind of noticing things.
Damn it, I couldn't.
So I ended up talking to her about it. And that's about it.
Well, I'm glad she was there for you at least.
Yeah, I'll have to admit though, it did feel good to being able to finally voice my inner thoughts.
I can imagine so. A quiet lull falls between us. It's not uncomfortable. One thought is more a moment we can both stay in our lost own thoughts. Sayori slowly starts nibbling her food again, and I end up following suit. Despite the silence, I'm still enjoying her presence though. And so, Shiori freaking stole my bread.
Isn't she the class rep?
Yeah, but I guess it's not something that'll stop her. The dish has been long cleared away, leaving us to chat away in the kitchen just like old times. I'm proud to note, I enjoy Sayori too. She's really sweet. I'm really interested to see what she, like if I were to go down her route to see what things could have taken us. I'm proud to notice that I've been able to make Sayori cry with laughter more than once in these last few hours we've been together. My own stomach aches with laughter as well. It looks like my abs are starting to get a good workout.
Aw, I wish I was in your class. It sounds like so much fun.
It's more like Shiori and Emi would get whack hijinks. We're lucky that Sakurai is a very chill teacher. Doesn't your class ever have funny moments?
Kinda. My class is kind of out of strict though, so he stops us from messing around too much.
Man, that sucks. Speaking of class, have you finished your summer homework yet?
Curly, you're so funny. Have you started on it?
Nope.
Exactly.
Fair point. We're probably gonna end up panicking together at the last minute, rushing to finish the day before school starts.
Probably. Well, I might not need to do my homework today, but I actually have some chores I need to finish, so...
In other words, you're abandoning me for now.
It sounds so sad when you say it like that.
That's because it is a tragedy, Sayori.
Oh, you're just being a trauma queen.
I put my hand to my heart, feigning innocence.
Seriously though, my parents are gonna be really mad if I don't finish them today. I've been putting them off for a while.
Isn't that really your fault then?
Hey, if you say it like that.
But it's true, isn't it?
Jeez, I'm just gonna leave then.
Putting a pout, Sayori starts grabbing her things and heading out the door. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Bye, Curly.
In a moment, I'm alone again. Honestly, I'm kind of proud of myself being able to talk to her openly with these issues. Better not get a big head though. But it's been nice talking to Sayori about serious and silly things. That's definitely a lot more going than her. There's a lot more going on with her than appears on the surface. And I really gotta start hanging with her. Although I still have to attend my beloved girlfriend too. Even my thoughts have grown cheesy. Whatever, let's just send a quick text to see how Yuri's doing. Chill out with Nat. I have to wait about half a minute before I get a reply, and boy am I glad Yuri's fast replier. Opening a messaging app, blurry picture of what appears to be Yuri and Natsuki. Seems like Natsuki wanted to take a picture, but Yuri was too camera shy. Natsuki and Yuri.
Sorry, that was Nat.
LOL, nah, it's cool. As I examined the picture more closely, I noticed a wrought iron fence behind them. Are you at the cemetery?
Yes, I wanted to show Nat where my parents' graves was.
Dang, must be a pretty heavy visit.
Well, as it turned out, she had some business there too. So we both ended up having a heavy heart there.
Aw, that's nice. I'm seriously glad that you could talk with Nat about it.
Me too. We actually talked quite a bit about our family situations. Apparently, she's not too close to her father.
Ah, I see. Well, don't let me ruin the fun. Make sure you get home safe later.
Thanks. Nat's gonna walk me home, so...
LOL, then you'll definitely be safe.
Haha, that's true. Okay, see ya then. See ya.
Wow. Yuri actually uses text speak. I chuckled to myself as I put my phone down. Leaving my chair, I rubbed my eyes. I actually don't want to do anything today, but somehow I still feel like I was productive. It's probably because I was both able to talk to Sayori and Yuri, checking up on both. As it turned out, both of them seem to have pretty solid support at the moment. Anyhow, it's definitely good to have a reminder that I shouldn't develop some kind of savior complex. After all, it's not like I can live everyone's lives. After all, it's not like everyone's lives revolve around mine. Or do they? I'm hilarious. How many times have you all gone out this summer?
Oh, come on, know, Curly, we haven't hung out that often. It's probably just the way because he always never comes out and gives...
Nasty gamer cave. That's so terrible. That's so uncalled for.
Isn't it true?
Well, Yuri, you're supposed to be on my side.
Uh-huh. If Yuri's not supported, then you're definitely in the wrong.
How am I in the wrong?
You've heard her, Curly.
It's always worse when everyone teases at me at once.
I think you mean it's the best.
Right.
By the way, Natsuki, have you... where's that tea place you're always talking about again?
Yeah, but it was just with Natsuki and you who I went there.
Wow, you guys excluded Yuri and me, huh?
Oh, it's not on purpose. You guys are busy.
Only joking. So where is this fabled tea place?
It's actually not far. We should totally go.
What kind of tea?
Well, it's a modern cafe that specializes in boba.
A fleeting look of concentration passes Yuri's face.
But I heard they serve really good traditional teas too.
Oh?
Yeah, I was surprised when I heard about it too, but apparently the reviews say that it's legit. Either way, you should at least try boba though. Have you had any?
I don't think so.
What? Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Wow. How such a tiny girl can move so quickly?
It says that you're out of shape, and now you're all sweaty and gross.
Natsuki, you were the one who was out here jogging in place. It's clearly that it's an exaggeration.
You were kind of walking kind of fast. Okay, why don't you guys look over the menu while you can catch your breath then? Sounds good to me. Come on, Yuri, let me show you my favorites.
Man, it's adorable to see how Natsuki's gotten so like close with That's wild. Interesting. I love how Natsuki's gotten so close with Yuri. I just hope she doesn't end up fucking taking my girlfriend or the game, you know what I'm saying? Anything is possible. Natsuki grabs Yuri's hand and leads her to the menu, happily chatting away. They've seriously gone close over the summer. I wonder if Yuri and Natsuki would ever consider her best friend.
Looks like Natsuki's gonna steal your girlfriend away from you, Curly.
Did I just say that? Is Monica a mind reader? Pff, they totally be incompatible as a couple.
Or would they? I guess you have some competition now.
Where's this conversation gone? Soon enough, we're all back outside and the plastic cups in hand.
So, what you guys think? For the drinks, I mean.
Still as good as I remember it.
Same here. I can see why you come here so often, Natsuki. It's definitely one of the best poker places around. I know, right? And that's why it's undoubtedly my best place.
Don't get too smug now.
What about you, Yuri? How's your drink?
Unlike the rest, Yuri opted out to order her traditional green tea.
It's actually quite good. Better than I would expect it from a place that doesn't specialize in traditional tea.
I'm not really into that, so I guess I wouldn't really know. But you still try some actual boba. Here, try some of mine.
Natsuki hands her drink to Yuri, fending off Yuri's weak protest. Tentatively, Yuri takes a sip. Her eyes widen in surprise as she drinks, and then she takes a moment to chew the boba before giving her verdict.
That's really good. It's sweet, but not too sweet. The light citrus undernotes the cut through the sweetness. The actual tapioca balls add some kind of interesting texture as well. And they're quite chewy, but not in a bad way.
Told you would like it. Great analysis, Natsuki.
Oh, that was pretentious of me, wasn't it?
Nah, that was fine. I'd say to show you how much you actually like it.
I suppose so.
Okay, everyone, I have a great idea. How about we all write poetry about food?
Monica, please don't add extra homework to our summer vacation.
I agree with that. Please, can we say it till school starts again? You guys haven't started your homework yet?
No,
Of course. Let's talk about something else.
I concur. A few hours later, Yuri and I are waving goodbye to Sayuri in front of my house. I can't believe you almost drank all of Natsuki's drink.
Oh, I told you I had a sweet tooth.
Don't worry, it's super cute. Yuri blushes as she looks down as usual. She's bad at taking compliments. Come on, let's head inside. We're home.
Sorry for the intrusion.
Welcome back, you two. How'd your day go? It was pretty fun. We just walked around the town. The others were there. New favorite drink too.
Oh, really? What was it? Boba? Oh, I remember drinking that all the time at university, student. We'll have to go get some together sometime. That sounds lovely. I'll be looking forward to it.
Although Yuri still has a pretty formal with Mom, it's still clear that she's warmed up to her. If only Yuri got rid of her sense of propriety. Hey, you wanna come into my room for a bit? Another blush rises on Yuri's cheeks as she glances towards my mom.
Oh, sure. Don't worry, I'm not gonna intrude your little couple time. Just don't forget to come down and help with dinner.
I'm just dying to learn a new recipe from you, Yuri.
Phew, I won't be late.
Phew, now that we're alone in my room, we could talk freely. So, how have things been? In terms of your mental health?
Getting straight to the point, I see.
Better than beating around the bush, right?
That's true. At this point, it does make me feel less awkward about it when you're straightforward. It's been going well.
There's a shy smile wavering on Yuri's face. That's good to hear. Have you self-harmed lately? I squeeze her hand as I ask the question. It's still hard for me to talk about, but there's gotten a lot more easier to discuss.
Not this week.
Yuri, that's great. Sorry, I can't think of else to say express my happiness. To make it for my last words, I'll kiss Yuri on the cheek. She responds by leaning her head against mine, and I'm hit with the lavender shampoo smell.
Thank you. Don't get your hopes too high. I still have urges, just less frequently.
Still, that's seriously good news. I throw you a 1 week clean party, but I don't know how much you dislike parties.
You know me well.
I swear, I should have never let Natsuki teach you the art of sarcasm.
Phew. Now you know how I felt at the beginning when I could never tell if you're sarcastic or not.
Yuri sighs in a little contentment.
I'm glad I met you.
I'm glad I met you too.
Girlie, I'm being serious here.
I am too. I just can't stop grinning because you're with me.
Oh, Curly.
She links our hands together, her fingers sliding into a familiar embrace.
This may sound completely utterly trite, but well, I believe that you can you can think happy memories for my improved mental state.
Huh? Really? Don't tell me you're talking about the power of love or something like that.
No, that'd be quite silly. What I mean is thinking bad about all the happy memories I've shared with my loved ones has helped me distract my urges. Well, just distract in general. It can help starve off the serve as a stave off the pain in my experiences. Reading has definitely helped throughout the years, although I do find it particularly enjoyable when I can look forward to discussing my thoughts with a novel with someone. And I'm happy to provide a listening ear to your analysis. As you should be. I've also been trying out some techniques that we researched together.
Oh, like you can use a cold spoon to simulate a cut?
Yes, they don't always work, but I suppose they at least help a bit. But in the end, I believe in having a recent happy memories was the most influential in assault my impulses. You already know this, but before I opened up so much, I was much more pessimistic as a person. Honestly speaking, I thought that everyone else would only tolerate my presence at most. Well, before I truly got to know them and their real feelings. I'd be genuinely surprised every time someone expressed a desire to keep me around.
But now you know that everyone does want you around, right?
Yes, I suppose so. All these memories I have of everyone laughing together has helped me recognize that. Monica, Sayori, Natsuki, and you. Everyone's been so good to me.
This is one of those rare times where Yuri can't find the right words for her sentiment. The club's been truly life-changing for both of us, huh?
You could say that again.
Hell, even when you start writing poetry.
By the way, Tanabata's in a few weeks.
Tanabata. That's the festival in July where people write their wishes in the form of poetry in small pieces of paper and hang them on bamboo. I can see why Yuri's suddenly reminded of it. Oh yeah, they'll hold the festival nearby, don't they? Would you like to go together?
That'd be lovely. Always found the legend behind Tabata romantic. A pair of lovers separated by the Milky Way except for the one day that festival falls on.
Kind of a sad story, isn't it?
Yes, but I always found the bittersweet that much more touching.
Oh, speaking of poetry, I nearly forgot about the poem I read for you so long ago. However, I never found a good time to read it until now. Hold on, I have a surprise for you. Hopefully I didn't lose it. Rummaging through my desk drawer and breath aside, at least I found the page. Here, I wrote you a poem a while back. It was after our Valentine's Day, so I guess I was feeling residual mushiness. In the night, I miss the sun. I think of you, the only one, to make me feel the way I feel, love-filled day. Our gaze that met,
At the spring sunset, made a slow burning fire rise up higher. The warmth of your lips was oh so sweet, a memory which no one can compete.
Curly, thank you. I can't believe you wrote this for me.
Well, I did a poem basically for a week after I met you, so you could definitely believe it.
You know what I mean.
She gently caresses my face with her hand. It's as small dainty as ever. Spontaneously we simultaneously leaning for a kiss. That feels like eternity. I don't want to stop when we break apart, but Yuri's the one who pulls away.
We really should be helping your mom in the kitchen by now.
Can we spend a little bit more time up first here?
Curly, we promised that we help her get...
Now come on now. Why couldn't Yuri have learned to slack off from me? Well, I guess that's one of the reasons why she's so endearing to me. Smiling through a sigh, I get off of bed and join her heading downstairs.
So, are you too excited for the festival?
Heck yeah, I am.
I remember when I was writing wishes to top with my friends. I haven't gone to the festival in a while. Not since my parents were still alive, that is.
Mom glances in the rearview mirror to meet with Yuri's eyes for a moment. I hope you'll be able to do their memories justice by having a good time today then.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
As Mom and Yuri chat, I find myself lured into a dazed, half-asleep state by the sound of the car engine. The fact that Mom knows about Yuri's parents is a mark of how far their relationship has gone. They've definitely become a lot closer. I'm sure that Mom already sees Yuri as a kind of a daughter. Yuri certainly comes around my house enough these days for Mom to see her that way. I can only hope that Yuri comes to see her as a mother figure too. The streetlights outside blur in pale golden streak as we drive by the neighborhood. It's a good thing my mom's still able to work at home. Otherwise, Yuri and I would be walking outside in the cold. Isn't it July though? So wouldn't it be warm? I'm assuming so. Curly.
Huh?
Didn't you hear us calling you? We're here. Right. Sorry, I was falling asleep there for a second. This should help you wake up then. Mom opens the car door, causing me to immediately get blasted by a gust of cold air. I'm instantly shivering. I guess that was effective. Jeez, it's so freaking cold outside.
We did tell you to bring a jacket, you know.
Kinda thought you guys were exaggerating.
You know what they say about assumptions.
Okay, save the lecture when we get back home, please. That's so sweet. I suppose we better get going then.
Stay safe, you two, and have lots of fun for me.
Sure thing, Mom. We shut the car doors, and after waving goodbye, we're left alone at the entrance of the festival. The bright lights of the festival starkly contrast the darkness in the sky. What's ordinary or plainly in the city streets is now transformed by the multitude of colors and stalls. Crowds of people from all ages mill about, chattering, yelling, and happily create a cacophony of noise. As we step into the throngs, the temperature difference is instantly noticeable. Here, the body heat of dozens upon dozens of people right here in the heat of food stalls still warm up the night. Heavenly smells from the food frying wave through the air, causing my stomach to gurgle in expectations. Oh man, are you hungry?
A bit. Everything smells so delectable.
I'm definitely gonna blow all my pocket money for food tonight.
Good choice. You've been saving up for this for quite a while, haven't you?
You bet I have. It's not every day I can indulge as much in junk food. Suddenly, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Aw, it's everybody. I thought everybody's gonna work like kimonos or something like that though for some reason. Cause if I'm assuming right, this is all taking place in Japan. Because Tanabata is a Japanese tradition. Anyways.
Hey Curly, fancy meeting you here.
Behind me stand Monica, Sayuri, and Natsuki. It seems they've already arrived too.
What a coincidence! It's like fate. Well, this is a popular festival, so I don't doubt we'll see other classmates tonight too.
Shush, you ruined the magic, Yuri.
So you guys plan to come tonight too?
Yep, Tanabata's a festival related to poetry after all, so I decided to make this a club trip.
Hey, how come we didn't get an invite?
Idiot, you already mentioned that you were going with Yuri before.
Oh yeah, I guess I did.
You and Yuri make such a cute couple. Be sure to take lots of pictures.
Thank you.
Come on guys, let's not disturb the lovebirds any further. See you two later.
The three girls soon disappear into the crowd, leaving Yuri and me alone again. Finally, no obstacle between myself and food. Man, I can't remember
I know, it's so adorable. I can't remember when I had such good okonomiyaki. I think I said that right. The Japanese pancakes are bursting with umami, having been slathered with sauce or piled high with various toppings. How's your dango? Yuri with the sweets who have been nibbling on a couple of sweet dumplings for a while.
They're exactly how I remember for them as a kid.
I don't doubt they would have been messed up. As a classic recipe at regular old dango.
You never know. There's a lot more modern variations of foods these days.
Have you been looking up recipes again?
Oh,
Looks like I got her.
there's nothing wrong with variety.
I know, I didn't mean to be in a bad way or anything.
I know, you never mean anything in a bad way.
Making our way to the center plaza, we settled down on a quiet bench together. Various bamboo trees were set up before us. Quite a few decorations on the festival were already hung on branches. The slender green stalks swayed gently in the wind, rustling as quiet as I whispered.
Curly, you don't know how thankful I am to meet you. Honestly speaking, you've changed my life for the better, and I couldn't have asked for a better boyfriend. And I can't believe how good a person you are.
Hold up, Yuri. You don't have to gush about me so much. I think you're giving me too much credit.
But you have changed me.
Well, I guess I did help some, but nothing would have mattered if you didn't decide to help yourself in the end. You're the one in the end who put so much effort into change. You're the one who decided to open up to me. And for that reason, I'm the one who's thankful for at least getting to meet such a wonderful girl for you, as you. Plus, it wasn't just me who helped you, right? The rest of the club helped too, especially Natsuki. Yuri leans into me, idly flipping my sleeve.
You know what? You're right. I did help myself. I've always been so scared to think of well myself and to presume that I have the willpower to help myself. But in the end, I think that's true. It's a bit frightening to think that I've actually come all this way. Well, frightening is the wrong word. Maybe shocking. In the end, I suppose my support network helped me realize things about myself though. Because of all of you, I was able to identify my flaws and find motivation to try to resolve them. You all treated me like a normal person, but you didn't pity me or act like a fragile angel.
Yuri, you're one of the strongest people I know. I never see you as someone to pity, and I'm sure the others feel the same. To be honest, I don't know if I could have been able to go through the same stuff you have.
Well, we grew up in totally different circumstances, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But knowing you, I think I would have been able to do it. And probably in the less time it took me too.
Hey, you're just taking the right amount of time. In my opinion, at least. There's no use rushing such delicate things as this. I have faith in you, Yuri. I've seen them all the time and effort you've changed.
Curly,
Yuri squeezes my hand in hers.
do you have the papers to write our wishes on?
Yeah, right here. Do you know what you're gonna write?
I believe so don't peek.
I wouldn't dream of it. We spent a few quiet moments scribbling down our wishes. I have to rack my brain for ideas, and I settle for the perfect one.
Do you want to see mine before I hang mine?
Sure thing. Let's see if I can read this. My wish. Standing under the bamboo, I gaze at the stars. They twinkle steadily. Tiny becomes the night. As I watch them, I fill with expectation, hope springing out from my heart as I yearn for understanding, wishing for a meeting of perspectives, a way to change the world. My heart waves as I turn to look at the ones around me. That's what it is. Guiding stars, their paths align with mine, leading me onwards, forward in the distance. Down. I gather my courage, searching out to them, holding them close. I pray for this feeling to last, yearning for that day I can accept the brilliance and make it my own, so that the star of my life might shine and light the way back in the dark. I thought I'd make a return to form and write this one in free verse. Yeah, I noticed. It's a nice throwback though. You always kept a preference in the free verse, didn't you?
Although writing in meter and rhyme are interesting exercise, I always felt like I was more able to express my true feelings in free verse.
Also, I'm guessing you wrote this about the stars because of the legend of Bahantanabata?
That's right. Well, I also thought the stars looked beautiful tonight. But when I was thinking about it, my mind kept turning to the North Star for some reason. And it was that then I realized how fitting it would be to compare everyone in my life to a guiding the star metaphor. Poetic as always, Yuri, but you know what? You're the star of my life. Yuri giggles shyly and softly takes a hold of my hand. Thank you, Curly, and yes, you were the foremost people in my thoughts. There were you, the literature club members, your mother, my parents, therapy. Wait, Yuri, you going to therapy? Yes, I just decided to. I know that you've been advocating it all, so that's great news. Getting a professional opinion, that's gotta count for something, right? Mm-hmm. Now that I've learned that I can find my urges are more effective, I want to be able to stay clean for good. And I figured that I might as well try therapy out. It's not like it can make it any worse, right?
That's the spirit. You know, for a time I actually thought you might have regretted telling me everything. But I'm glad to know that I was dead wrong about that.
I don't blame you for thinking that.
Come on, you gotta give me some blame. I shouldn't have ever doubted you. Man, now my wish is gonna be terrible compared to yours. I thought it could make you as happy as yours made me.
Well, you can let me be the judge of that.
From me to you. Pardon me. It's summer and the stars are out. I think of the future. What's this poem about? I hope my friendship lasts much longer. I like to watch our bonds grow stronger. My days so far have been alright, but I like to help you who's made my life seem bright. I'll be by your side if you're ever lonely, where others may falter. I swear to be your one and only. Even if you don't feel whole, I'll give you a piece of myself to soothe the pain of your very soul, because you're important to me. As fragile memories shatter like glass, so we will rebuild them together, and another year will come to pass. I was actually thinking of the very first poem you ever wrote, while thinking about this. If I was right, it was titled Tumble, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I remembered that you wrote it about missing a part of yourself and not being important, so I decided to write about how you're basically the most important thing in my life now.
Curly, you actually remember my poems enough to include them in your motifs?
How could I forget them? They're related to you.
Curly, I love you.
I love you too, Yuri. I gently cup Yuri's face and kiss her, savoring the slightest sweet of her lips. As you break apart, Yuri speaks up.
Hold on, we still need to hang up our wishes.
We approach the bamboo together, the colorful strips of paper bearing the hopes and dreams of dozens of people playfully twirling the wind. Yuri beams up, and as we hang up our wishes by the side, they spin together, constantly brushing against each other, as if they were connected. And they are connected. Connected in that hope for our future, intertwined with each other. I can't imagine a future without Yuri at this point. Despite everything that may have happened between us, despite all the baggage from our past weighing us, we can find the strength in each other. We can learn together and change together and grow together. And we can move on to a future together. Is that it? Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, that is Doki Doki Blue Skies. And I'm assuming that's what my main character looks like. That was adorable. Okay, so I loved it. Yeah, it was definitely fun. I want to give up like my opinions and how I enjoyed it, so that's cool with you guys. As a game overall, I definitely read like a mod. Definitely 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it to the very, like, from the beginning to the end. There are some points that I did kind of get repetitive when it came to like reading sometimes, because I'm just a terrible reader. But like, I can't tell you, like, my biggest thing was probably all the difficult words, but it really matched all the characters. Like I said, 8 out of 10 for me for sure. I'm just a terrible reader, so forgive me. But I say the biggest things about this game that I enjoyed Oh, the doggy. Is that the father? What in the world? There's Emmy. I think my most favorable thing is I think it's how close it pulled you in, because it's very difficult to feel connected into a game, and I felt very like, you know, I felt very pulled into it. Finally. Thank you. Man. It's a little adorable selfie. Man, I really enjoyed that. My heart hurts a little bit because it's like, bro, it's over now. But before, you know, I give like more thoughts out, there's something I actually want to check out before. The Monica's thing. It kind of like want to talk to someone, but I don't know what about it either way. So it's a bit hard to find it with the group when first tried to join. Wait, hold on. Actually, just ignore the loud noise in the background. Although I can't complain as much. These girls have been more welcoming than needed to be. Plus, so this basically right here is just I think I'll just say this for a different kind of stream, because this might be a little more than I think it would be. So you actually go by days. Interesting. Well, next stream will probably we'll be starting yours. If I'm correct, I just take the scripts and just change them out. Is that right? Blue skies. Oh, how I enjoyed this. To activate the mod, I just gotta change out the scripts, right? I just want to double check, confirm. I believe that's what I did for this one. That's all I did. I already extracted it. I actually already downloaded it, so I'm gonna set it up as soon as I finish this stream. If that's how I do it. It works differently? Okay. How do I set up your mod? I was reading it, actually. In a DDLC folder. Okay, and when I do that, do I just work the same way? So I just take the whole folder and I just slide it next to contents, because when I open up with a file with contents, when I open up Doki Doki and it pops up with yeah. Listen, I'm so new to this mod thing, okay? I apologize. Oh, really? Awesome sauce. If you could you just send it to my Discord? Man. I think my favorite thing about this, though, was just the interactions with these, the people, the characters. And then even though I do appreciate you, I really do, like, I had a blast. The different experiences, and then to know there's different paths. So I wasn't looking too much into Blue Skies, but I do know there's a bad ending, and I think I'm kind of interested, and I might look at them on my own time. But you know, if you guys are interested in doing that, you know, me playing through Blue Skies again and doing different routes, let me know. But if not, next time we're gonna be doing is, oh, I hear that. Next time you'll see me, we're gonna be doing this demo from Psyche No Gaming and playing that out. I don't know if I can do it there. If I'm gonna finish it in one stream or not, I'm not sure. But I'm definitely going to be playing that next. And after that, I'm probably gonna be playing Nightmare Nurse, if that was called. Brigade Chief, Defense Ghost. Awesome sauce. Man, I'm probably gonna do that. Well, since there's nothing to play here no more, I guess I'm gonna call that a stream. It was pretty quick compared to my other ones. I really did enjoy this though, and yeah, I'll be very tempted. I would definitely love to come back to this. If y'all guys like it, I would love to hear some people like text it, you know, stuff like that. Okay, if it works the same way, then it should be able. It'll be easy then if I have a video. But man, I really hope you enjoyed this stream. I apologize, it's a little shorter than all of them, but you know, I actually got a video dropping in my YouTube channel today. I totally forgot about that. Well, I can't wait to play yours. Yours gonna be the next one that I play, and I'm gonna be ecstatic for that. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow around 4 p.m. Between 4 to 4:30, usually around the times I stream. Sometimes I do a little bit extra time, but I just want to say I love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that y'all are excited the way I am. And if it comes to it, I'll definitely come back to Blue Skies. Until then, Curly Top out.